Okay, I think it should be ready. So find the ordinary AW areas. Quests. I haven't played this in a while. Jessie goes back to Central Executive to reunite with her brother Dylan, changed by the hiss, tells Jessie to go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Jessie agrees, but in truth, she plans to go there to look for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the hiss invasion. In the Prime Candidate program, Jessie discovers that the Bureau has been watching her ever since Ordinary, believing her to be a candidate for the directorship. See, Old Growth, which I'm not sure if that's a post-game thing or not. Put record on, which I don't think I'm strong enough for. And personal protection. You know what? Let's do that real quick, just to see if we get anything from it. Let's see. Parapsychology, was it? Normally, I would wait for Saki to be available, but I don't know when he's gonna get back. And to be honest, I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I don't really like having to base my schedule for streaming around the schedules of others, which is probably something a good streamer would do, but it's my hobby too, you know. Alright, let's see if I remember these controls. I tested them out earlier. Feels like my character runs really slow now. Okay. Okay, I gotta go get rid of that healing orb thingy. That's a pretty useful ability. Oh, rip. Ah. Yeah, I done goofed. That wasn't quite what I wanted. Yeah. That's kind of fun to do. Any more of them? That takes a lot of energy. Well, crap. I goofed it up. Shield energy cost, get rid of that. Projectile speed plus 37. 62. Get rid of that. No cost for levitating. Get rid of that. I've only got so many slots, so I kind of want to be organized about this. Well, darn it. Find the ordinary AWB here. Oh, I know Saki really wanted to be here for the final boss, but all I can say is, Saki, I'm sorry, but I don't know when you'll get back. And I kind of waited a long while to stream control anyway. Well, now I have to figure out how to get there. But before I do that, I want to see if I can maybe get to the ashtray maze. Probably not. But I want to try it. Hmm. Well, I'm going the wrong way. Which way was it again? It wasn't down there, was it? I don't think it was. Oh boy. It was in dimensional research, I think. Oh wow, that takes up all my energy. Alrighty. Unlikely I can get anywhere in here, but I'm gonna try it. This is probably gonna be a lonely stream again. But it's okay. These look suspicious, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. It's good to see you, Bleem. I'm glad you could join today. And hopefully you won't have to deal with any more disconnections, because now I have a wired connection. Don't smoke, kids, or you'll get trapped in the ashtray maze. Possibly the worst fate. Nope. Because there's no easy way to just get back in there. This makes sure to close. Once I'm out of range. And it changes too. Let's see what this says. This is a corridor, so we're probably supposed to go down that way? I don't see any corridor. Let me see if I can use the brightness a little. Left icon is not visible. Oh. That's a little better. It's not too much. Hmm. But it looks like there's something missing. There's a... That painting isn't here for some reason. Ow. Yeah. A picture indeed. Ah. Well, one thing I do remember is that racing it didn't work. It is real easy to damage myself, so I'm gonna knock that off. Yeah. I'm not a good demo man. No, it straight up sets an invisible wall when it decides it doesn't want me doing something. Come on. No, I can't. I'm gonna do something you're gonna hate me for, Blame. I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so I found out the problem. We can get through here, just not yet. I was right. We're not supposed to be here at this point in the game. Apparently we need to get an item first. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you what, because I don't want to spoil it for you. I figured that was a possibility too. I'm gonna keep Shatter. No, I'm gonna deal with your crap today. How did I miss him? I shot this dude point blank twice. Oh, no, not twice, once. Okay, I got that guy. Oh, yeah, I can just do that. What's a challenge and what's an item gate? Yeah. About the kind of thing I would expect from something like Control. And the kind of thing I'd want, but still a surprise all the same. Sorry about the coughing, by the way. My throat's a little weird. I had a fever early on. Last week, actually. I didn't recover from it just yet, so my throat's still a bit mucusy. Let's see. Turntable. I do not remember how to get to the turntable. Transit corridor south. I can only hope Nord won't be too upset with me, but in my defense, this schedule is kind of messy. Or not messy, it's just really inconvenient for me. Very glassy ice. Nah. Straight up like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with that. Maybe if I try the elevator over there. There's a thing I missed, and now I'm kind of annoyed with myself about it. I think it was off in the main room. Need the extra experience anyway. Give me all this blue stuff. Thanks, bro. Okay, I don't even know where this elevator is. Maybe that's just me. Somehow it's not this one. Ugh. Active threshold. Oh, me too. I honestly... You remember, you were there. We were there a long while. Okay. Okay. Let's go down to logistics. Okay. So, there's supposed to be one just south of the turntable, which I did get to. Sealed threshold entrance? No, I remember where this was. The atrium. Just while following the glide, safely controlling your descent. 2013. Oh no, it was 2017. Just south of the... Okay, so apparently there's a control point leading right to the turntable that I somehow missed. Much earlier in the game. The only thing I can think of is to get there manually through logistics. So without further ado, here we go, I guess. No, why couldn't I dodge? I got locked in place. What the heck? Okay. I should not have rushed to that one. Security, Panopticon. Special containment, sector elevator. Are you kidding me? Let's see, C speed, I already have that. I don't know what I was thinking trying to point blank snipe this guy. And just sees him. Where do you think you're going? Actually, you'll help a lot. Ugh, gotta wait to reload. And I need your help. Excuse me, sir, I'm in the middle of something. Is that all of them? Okay, because that was a lot of guys. Where was I going again? I have no idea where I'm going. There was a staircase here. Transit corridor south. Supposedly there was a control point here. Not seeing it. Is it like right in front of me and I missed it somehow? Find the ordinary AWE area. Supposedly, Somebody described it as something I can't miss if I already got to the ordinary AWE area. But I'm missing it right now. No, not now. Whoa, those things scattered. Okay. There's something here. But I don't see it. It's probably one of those exploding guys. I don't want to keep my guard up. Because he is lurking. I can see him right now. It's like he's stuck in here. Well, he ain't coming out, so I guess I'll quit bothering with that. I just need to find a way to get downstairs into the turntable somehow. I hope I'm not being really dumb right now, but I don't see an easy way to get through here. And I've kind of explored just about everything I could. Everything I can think of, at least. Let's see. No? The heck? I mean, I'm already at the turntable. Like right there, but I haven't actually gotten into this room. Ordinary AWE. I've never gotten there before. Transit corridor south. None of those entrances look familiar. Transit corridor south. There must be a way downstairs that I'm not seeing. Just don't know how to get there. It doesn't look like there's any clear entrance or exit there. Everything's just kind of blocked off to me. If this problem persists, I'll look up a walkthrough, because I don't like holding up game progress, you know? I know a walkthrough isn't the true gamer way, but in my eyes, the true streamer hashtag let's player way is to keep the game going. I mean, not a hashtag. Slash is what I meant to say. And I'm not seeing it. Oh, okay. Uh, okay, so this guide is not helping. It's just a part where the dude dies and then he manages to get through it just fine. No. Not now. Yeah, I am getting a little impatient with the game. This is weird. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but this isn't very clear. I'm trying everything I can think of. And there just isn't a way to find it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong? I mean, it must be. Okay, so I had to get to it from the Prime Candidate program. What do you think you're doing? Knock it off. Okay. candidate program. This is the wrong room.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the old...
Thank you, Polaris. It's more like screaming TF2 character. I guess I just forgot about all this. Yeah, seeing that little elevator icon, I suppose I should have realized that sooner. Okay, well, that's my mistake. Supposedly there's an outfit to get here. I don't know if I already got it. I don't remember. I haven't played this game in a long while. 7 area. 6. Cases. Gonna check that walkthrough real quick. See what I missed. Oh, okay. So the outfit is the outfit is in the ordinary AWE area. I'm gonna check these rooms too, though.
I wish things had gone differently in ordinary for us.
Just to make sure I got everything.
But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the
So
projector
much
will.
coming together in this one case.
Multimedia.
Ordinary.
Okay, so we watched this
A new
before.
object of power, something we have not seen before. Nothing coming from me that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Phaeton, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
They found him when he was just a little boy. A Shota even.
Is
And they went
this
full
what Dylan
JP.
wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
I am fallen. I am fading.
All
I'm
the times
lost
I felt
war.
paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
The thing I find interesting is these are real pictures. They actually went through the effort of setting these up and taking them. I really like the effort put in for this game. Have I been in this room? No, I have not. Okay, now I remember what happened. I knew where I was going, and I knew what I was doing. Oh, yeah. You can wait. I knew what I was doing and where I was going. I just kind of held it off until later.
They studied what happened in ordinary here.
It's a tour.
That's the place to start looking.
Turntable, ordinary WE, prime candidate program. Alrighty. Right? Die. Doing that is pretty satisfying. Okay, so there's a thingy here. A little piece of paper. Work chat. Dead dog. It's nice to be making some progress again. Health recovery program pickup. I already have that and better. Correspondence. Rip doggy. Rip doggy. I'm gonna be closer to my microphone, that way it picks up my voice better. I see your creepy teeth delivering raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It'd been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I gotta watch a parade of human teeth. The hell? That only raised more questions than it answered. There's just a dead dog here. Okay, I can easily get back. Yep. Look here, liberal. This is how the tooth fairy really works. Punches you in the teeth and takes them all out. Mechanic program to the corridor. And before I go there just yet, I'm gonna explore the rest of this room. Actually, that reminds me of this movie with Dwayne Johnson, where he plays, you know, the tooth fairy, and there's a joke about him like punching a guy out and getting the teeth, but he threatens to do it instead. 52 versus 54. I'm gonna keep the 54. And you know, it's your kind of usual, haha, it's the fat guy versus the big tough guy. That was the joke. It's one of those junk movies for kids. It's not really that funny, or at least going off what I remember in trailers. But just something it reminds me of. Okay, so I have to go to this red place. All the way downstairs. But I want to see where this goes. Supposedly, there's also an outfit here. Willow AW Shipping Manifest. Yeah, somehow there are certain things that stick with you that you never expect. Shipping Manifest, Willow AW. Like, I remember one dream that I guess never left in my memory, and, you know, maybe this is the kind of thing that would stick in your memory. But it was a dream where I woke up in my room as a kid. Now, this was a dream I had all the way as a little kid. Where I woke up in my room and the entire place was covered in crickets. It was really scary, and I think I'm pretty confident I woke up from fear in that one. Inventory, Shipping Manifest, Will AW. Inventory list of recovered materials. A hollow sphere. A stone-like material. Where are you gonna get that? Vitrified soil. Blank pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass. Possibly canine. Oh, so this is what the dog corpse was for. Or, oh. Recovered materials. Are they using it for something, or is this just stuff they happen to find? But it was stuff that was shipped to them. Rusted metal bucket. Dear God. Leather wallet. Aged shotgun cartridge. All materials to go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Oh. Got to see who this was from. Compiled by David Lindquist, Operations Assistant by order of NA. The dead dog. Correspondence. That one doesn't say who it was from. It's a shame these aren't ordered chronologically. chronologically. Entropic echo, sees accelerator. Let's see. Sees speed 69% versus 72%. Just delete the Reddit number. There we go. It's a Reddit number. I could make jokes about haha the funny 69 nice sans big chungus Shrek Astolfo Jojo reference thing, you know the deal. But I'm not going to. I already made that joke just now, and I just fucking hate that joke. I hate people going, oh, 69. It's fucking annoying. Prime candidate program, transcorridor. Nice trick.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Turntable, ordinary AWE, prime candidate program, security. I know complaining about 69 makes me sound like a stick in the mud, but I don't fucking care. A joke I think is unfunny is a joke I think is unfunny. There's nothing more to it than that. It doesn't matter how popular or socially acceptable it is. No. Don't even start. Don't call anybody. Can I go this way? Ooh, yes I can. It is dark as heck in here. Energy recovery speed 35%. This is 30 versus 40%. And I don't need the extra one. Normally I would, but there's only so many categories. I think I've got the loadout that I need. See, shatter recoil efficiency minus 16% on recoil versus minus 25%. Damage bonus 0.001%. TF2 buffs be like. Okay, ID typewritten page AI83KE, acquisition date 8/27/2019, containment location Panopticon Floor 05, Unit 06, typewritten page AI83KE, background, the page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed in the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Wake, Alan Wake? Confirmed? Lore. The symbol of a spiral. Appendix. Text translated from the item. 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. Every thought made real. Fear. Desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it. That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion: Falls, Bright Falls, Haunting, Wake, Alan Wake, Light Switch, Ocean, Too Late, and the final sentence: You've been warned. Me when I make a tulpa. Alrighty. I don't know if you remember this spleen, or if you even rewatched the stream for it, but something I talked with Nord about was that these little box things, and they looked a little different. In the room not Jesse, in the room Dylan was kept in, kind of reminded me of the lolly gore machines. And unfortunately, I think you know the one. What the heck? I'm gonna get there one way or another. And now I don't know where I am. Boy! Yeah. Yeah. Gets posted to this day. I'm surprised that meme got dug up. Actually, it wasn't even a meme from before, I think. And you know, some people do make nice, wholesome versions, but it is one of those memes I find kind of distasteful. Or it's just like, ha, shock value. You know, sometimes shock value can be funny. Like, look at Doge memes, but this one, the lolly cage gore thingy, I didn't think that was very funny. It's just one of those memes that everybody like yucks it up, and it's like getting gore posted, but I don't see where the joke even begins beyond just haha gore. But at that point, it's like, where's the funny in this? And you kind of look at the person a little differently. Not because I want to be one of those people who genuinely looks at people's preference in media and like thinks of them differently if they're into lolly or horror. No, I think that's kind of dumb. But with that one, when there's no joke and the whole joke is just gore, it's like, I don't think that's dark humor because there was no setup, there was no joke, there's nothing written in, no lead up, no punchline. It's just you laughing at someone dying horribly. So yeah, at that point it sort of does make me question the person a little, or think that they're probably one of those people who just really fucking hates anime to the point where they'd like jerk off over a girl because they just hate anime that fucking much. I don't know, dude. Beats me. One of those memes that I just don't get.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Yeah, sure hope we are. I miss my comfy bed. Mine comfy bed. Dude, I'm from fucking... Okay. Now, there are actual weebs, like genuine true otaku on Twitter. They're not the easiest to find, and they're not exactly the savory types either. They're the types that really like their self-deprecating jokes. You know, the usual haha single, haha virgin, that sort of thing. But they exist, they're there. There's one who's even black and he's buff. And his waifu is... what was her name again? Kozu... Suzu? Something Nene. Anyway, some VTuber. So they do exist, they're just... not as common as you think, but at the same time not as rare. Oh. Make that a new Fortnite dance move. And give it a really, really dumb name. Something similar to Gritty. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that confused me. I was like, wait, what? I took the pill. How did I get damaged? But thankfully I didn't. But yeah, they do exist on Twitter. They're just... well, they're a little easier to find than you would think, actually. A lot of them are like super fucking racist though. And I love them for it, it's hilarious. Especially the K-On! Fans, oh my gosh. I think the K-On! Fans just do it for a joke, honestly. Let's see. Projectile spread minus 13. Isn't that... okay. Man, I swear a lot of the time the upgrades you find just aren't that good. I always hate that in games where like you find upgrades that are kind of useful, but then you'll find the best ones at some point. You'll find the best ones, and then everything after that just isn't useful anymore. You can find new stuff, but it's not gonna be good stuff. So you end up having a lot of stuff that you find and just throw away. And it's kind of annoying. It's like, I don't know, it just makes it feel kind of pointless, you know? I want to talk more about the Twitter otakus thing, but there's not much more to say. Like I said, they're not as... they're a little more rare than you'd think, and yet at the same time a little more common than you'd expect. But they exist. They exist, and I'm glad for it. A lot of them are pretty staunch gatekeepers, which is also really good. They're surprisingly quite, based, as the kids like to say. Now, supposedly there's an outfit here, so I wanna... oh gosh, honestly, just fucking delete Twitter, I swear. Ship all those people back to Tumblr. Do not let them use any other site on the internet. Give Elon Musk complete control over Twitter, and if you don't do that, delete Twitter from the entire internet. Fire all of those people working there. Make sure they can never work on a website ever again. And the woke users, back to Tumblr, all of them, each and every single one of them. Make sure they can never use another website ever again. Hate it. I hate them. Hate all of it. They're awful people. I'm iffy on Netflix. Netflix is trying, supposedly, to go back on the woke thing. They've been firing a lot of woke employees, or basically telling them that they can either stop the woke shit or stop the woke shit, or let themselves, or just, you know, leave. And a lot of them end up leaving, but at the same time, a lot of them are just so determined with the woke shit that they just keep pushing, because I'm pretty sure a lot of them are Jewish. But anyway. But the reason I kind of want to keep Netflix is because it has Hilda and Sonic Prime. Mainly because Sonic Prime. If we get rid of Netflix, Sonic Prime can go elsewhere, but is that a guarantee? That's my question. I know this makes me sound bad. I have to choose between my anti-woke values or, you know, Sonic. Also, I'm gonna get more energy because I need this. More energies means more launches. Well, supposedly there's an outfit here, so... it's somewhere. But I've already explored as much as I could. Access the ordinary AWE area by rotating the turntable tracks. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Did that seriously not... It's a good thing I can do this. Because I don't want to rush in and deal with those guys. I'm glad the aim assist is so forgiving in this game. Ow. Ow. And I already know it's trash. It's green. Then, 90%, get rid of this one. Oh yeah, I have that one stacked, just in case I want to stack. Oh, I could have used those, oh well. Let me get a lay of the land on this. Big rotary area, or circle area, fuzzy off over in the distance. Let's see, 3 rooms. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this very slow.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
A Control 2017 panel? I forgot what I was talking about. You can go away. 19 versus 19. All I do is think
There's gotta be a way
you.
to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Control 2017? Okay, I already made that joke. I don't eat, I don't sleep, all I ever do is think of you. Keep me under your spell. No. I'm not a good singer. 4%, 16%. Control 2017 panel. As you can imagine, yes, I like the Drive OST. That said, I have not actually watched a Drive, and I probably should because I've heard it's really good, but I've also heard that, oh, rip this guy. I'm very sorry. Thank you for your service. You served your country well. Bridge alignment required to proceed. Keep tracks clear at all times. Like, I'm sure it's a good movie. I believe people when they say that. It's just, at the same time... Oh, now we have stuff about the teeth. You know, all of my interests are the point of ridicule and mockery. I kind of don't want another interest that's, you know, that's yet another subject of mockery. Because Drive gets made fun of, or rather the fans do. And I don't know, it's just annoying. It's like I'm already a Sonic fan and everyone hates my guts. I don't need to make that worse by liking a movie that the people who like it are the object of ridicule. Federal Bureau of Control. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me. That's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Each tooth individually packaged. Holy. I don't know. Something slid and that worries me. I was just moving shit around. Yeah, could you imagine? That would be awful. Transit corridor north. Somehow I get the feeling that when I rotate stuff, I'm going to find more things. So I'm going to be very slow and very thorough. I'm gonna be really thorough about all this. Okay, so we gotta do something about that door there. But I'm gonna keep exploring. Containment chamber A2. Also a door. Let's get this turntable back on track. Applause, audience laughter. A whole universe was in a... You know, something I want to see be a meme is like some horrendously unfunny joke is made. Or maybe a joke made at the expense of like nerds, otakus, dweebs, you know, that sort of thing. A joke made at their expense, and it's the most cliche, boring containment chamber A1. My favorite steak sauce. Cliche, boring, uncreative joke you could ever think of, which, well, granted is most anime memes made by normal fags or modern anime fans, a lot of jokes from normal fags in general, all of Big Bang Theory, but you get the idea. That kind of joke. Maybe something calling them a virgin or whatever. And afterwards, you just get the Big Bang Theory credits. Well, you get the audience laughter, of course, too, but you get the Big Bang Theory theme and the credits. And like, that's the joke. It's the most uncreative shit ever. But everyone yucks it up. Everyone loves it. Every time. I'm pretty confident a lot of the people who make fun of Big Bang Theory are the same ones who... Did it clip through this? Are the same ones who like to make the same kind of jokes that Big Bang Theory would make. Is she 18? Are you 18? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I get the feeling this is in reference to normgroids and their obsession with character ages for some reason. Like, no, you can't not jerk off to horror mills.
Something's blocking it.
Oh. Boom. Boom. I don't know. For all the jokes normal fags might like to make
It
about...
won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
For all the jokes normal fags like to make it, people who are autistic or whatever, like, they're pretty fucking autistic themselves. I mean, like, ridiculously autistic. Holy shit. They will kvetch over the dumbest shit. It is ridiculous. Ah, that's what you meant. I figured. Like, they'll throw the nerd emoji at you for anything you disagree with, but they'll actually be the type of person to go, "Oh, no, you can't do that. That's not, FBI, open up." It's like, man, shut up. Get off Twitter, fuck. Ugh. Yeah, whatever the norm is, no matter how dumb. Okay, so there's a new outfit in the corridor, and I missed it. Oh. Let me see where I can find it. Maybe if I check the wiki, it'll let me know about the outfits. Overview, events, background. Ordinary AWE area. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so apparently it's in the area itself that I haven't gotten to, so that was a goof on my part. I should read things more thoroughly next time. I'm a cat. I can do parkour. No! I'm not a cat anymore. I mean, they really are. Like, no joke. I think you remember when I talked about the shock box experiment. They'll believe anything as somebody with a suit tells them, and those are exactly the kind of people you want to doubt. I mean, I'm not much better. I'm kind of a retard, but still. This kind of ticks me off. They follow so much stuff so often, no matter how dumb it is. Oh, my greatest fear. Locking the door behind me. No. No. You gone Shin Megami Tensei 5 monster. That's kind of fucked. I guess I forgot that detail. Man, that's fucked. Curious. What? Oh, there's nothing behind it. Oh my, what have I done? What have I done? We will be responsible. Please continue. Yeah. It's a fucked up experiment, but it's one that has a lot of value. I think the laws get passed against these things, unfortunately. Which is both a good and a bad thing because, you know, yeah, some of these experiments are unethical, but with that, with the shockbox experiment, there wasn't a guy actually getting shocked. He was just pretending to be shocked. And that was an experiment that didn't hurt anybody, but it revealed a lot about people, and these are the kind of experiments you want. That sort of explore the fringe, that go where nobody would dare. That's the nature of science. That's what it's meant to do. But in any case, yeah, like that's basically it. How do I get in there? That's my gripe with norms. Okay, so there's 2 boxes in here. Like I said, they'll just believe anything. And it doesn't matter how much their values might conflict. Like, they'll go with a whole LGBTQ, whatever, we're not hurting anybody meme. But, you know, when somebody does the same with, and just jerks off to some lolly, then apparently that's the worst thing ever. I don't know. But I also told a friend of mine that I was going to stop complaining about politics. I've kind of gotten pretty close. No, never mind. I've been complaining about politics, so I kind of don't want to continue with this. About complaining about woke people and norms, as much as I kind of like complaining about norms, because it is therapeutic, but at the same time, I do kind of want to, I don't know, lighten the mood, or rather keep it light. Maybe I need to get there later? I don't know. Because I have no idea how I'm supposed to get there through there. Oh yeah, the Stanford one was fucked. There was a movie about that, actually. And I'm glad there was a movie made. And the same findings were practiced in an actual prison experiment, I think in Iraq. There were some soldiers who were given like complete control over what they do to a bunch of Iraqi terrorists, and they got fucked. And it's not a surprise that they got so fucked up with it, because, you know, from their perspective, these are terrorists. They don't exactly deserve a lot of sympathy. But that just further proved that when somebody's got a motive, there's nothing that'll stop them. They just need a motive, an ability, and all you can do is hope that somebody is willing to catch them and prevent them from doing even more stuff. Or that they have the goodwill to catch themselves. The music went like, oh. Because if neither are in place, then they're kind of screwed. You could say that the governmental system of checks and balances is kind of required on a psychological level. Because give anybody power, and, you know, there's no telling where they'll stop. Kind of why this whole pro-communism argument bothers me so much too, because people are like, oh, it'll be fine. Oh, oops. Okay, so this is one of those times shooting things did help. I just need to go at it harder, I guess. 100 peak echo per energy boost. Energy plus 9. Plus 12. Because, you know, it's a common sense thing. Anybody who knows anything about psychology will be able to tell you that's the most retarded shit ever. Like, give anyone complete power, and they're not going to use it in your own benefit. They're going to use it for their own. And anyone can say, oh, well, I wouldn't do that. I know this guy who wouldn't. Yeah, but first off, you or those people are not in power. Secondly, is that really true? Or are you saying that as per your habit of saying things that make you feel like a hero? Even though there's nothing cringier that you can think of than, you know, helping people, because, you know, norms want to be the nice hero person, but they also really hate nice guys, so there's a few things at odds here, you know? Boy, do I talk sometimes. Mouse Utopia. My single most favorite scientific study, and it literally genocides the entire mouse. I would have to look into that one, because I don't think they taught me that in the psychology class I took. That sounds pretty interesting. Fucked up, but that's what makes them interesting. Launch efficiency. Ooh. 19%. Goodbye. A whole 1%! Thank you, based Nintendo! Holy shit, bro! TF2 devs are going really crazy with these buffs. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they gave Pyro 1.0000% more damage. Holy shit, he's so overpowered now. Oh my gosh. Energy cost, minus 25, minus 17. I wouldn't fundamentally think of myself over another person. If we had pizza for all of us, I would give it away and starve to death. Yep. John B. Calhoun wrote an experiments, behavioral sync. Yeah. I don't think I remember the name John B. Calhoun. It rings a bell, and I just don't remember it that well. So I'm gonna look into that later, because that sounds pretty interesting. But yeah, I remember I used to like psychology. I still do, actually. It's the darker part. No, it's the darker parts of people, but, you know, it's that stuff that nobody would normally want to explore. That stuff that's considered unethical, but for our own well-being, it needs to be explored. Because if you learn these things and how people fall into this stuff, you can catch yourself from not making those mistakes. It's learning from other people's mistakes that I think is a very important life skill. And dare I say, something that psychology can teach you quite well. Ordinary AWE, transit corridor. Be going ordinary AWE. And my neat outfit. I have a Discord message. I'm reading the Saki sent me this funny comic where a guy named John is just learned the best. Oh, search for the slide projector, objective power. Just found out about the best baptism method ever. And he's trying to practice it on Jesus, but he can't because Jesus won't go under the water. That dude got fucked. I'm Silver. Hear my name. Ow. Okay, well, I'm dead. Or am I? No, I'm fucking dead. Oh, I'm so fucking dead. Ow. Okay. Let's plan this one a little better next time. Alrighty. Rip Jessie fading. She faded. Da-da-da-da-da. Elevator. Alright, is that way. Elevator Kun, hurry, please. Thank you. I love when you can make her do this. Whee! I'm in the middle of something. Ow, go away. Knock it off. This is why I wasn't on baseball. Bam! That's why I was on baseball the next time I tried out. Oh. I love being able to just like turbo murder everything. This game is fun because it remembers that the gameplay is supposed to be fun. No, like, oh, you only get 5 bullets every for every like 50 million enemies you find, so you better be very good at using each and every one of them. Don't waste them. Compiled by Dr. Hubert Tan, research specialist, by order of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Altered examination request. Airplane wreckage. Summary. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of redacted Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the AWE. To the redacted AWE. See case file 8, redacted for details. It is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access blank. For more information on tunnel blank and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and blank, see file 4124521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for blank blank, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file 9128371 for full report. Okay, so they're looking into the thing, basically. Oh, okay. I stopped the jittering. So that's the plane we saw just now. Remote thought. That one right there. And why was that important again? I can't find this easily, I'm not gonna bother. The airplane in question. It's been bombed by airfield. Blank AWE. Might be connected to ordinary, but I don't know. Now granted, my reading comprehension has gone through the floor in recent years, and I can just narrate stuff without even processing any of the information, and I hate that, but that did not give a lot of information. That gave next to no information, so it's basically, we're looking into this thing, but we're not going to tell you where it's from or why we're looking into it, just that it's connected to such and such. You know, all of that thing, all that stuff that SCP fans like. Naughty. Blankety blankety blank. Ugh, yeah, basically SCP. I don't want to be a jerk. Turn transporter, turntable, or anything. Wait, wasn't I here before? Maybe the architecture is just similar. But, like, I feel like SCP fans could just look at a completely blank paper and just scream in horror. And then when you ask them why... Ow! I hit myself. And then when you ask them why, they'll tell you something about how it's the mystery that makes it scary because you don't know it. And they, like, all you're seeing is just them shitting themselves over blank paper. Like, oh, it's so mysterious, bro. Oh, I don't know any of what it means. Ordinary AWE Stage 1.A dump witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF, interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF, therapy session 2010. Okay, so I'm assuming these are Dylan and Jesse. Dylan Faden and Jesse Faden. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow missing in his gang. Freddie, likely Frederick Bartwell missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan, he bullied a kid? Because he said we brought Neil. Dylan. Come on. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation house. At least he regrets it, but still. I don't know. I kind of it's hard for me to forgive bullying. The twist is there's no horror website. It's all in your head. Gosh, imagine that. They would like have a seizure and die on the spot. Of just absolute, it's just unimaginable horror.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would
It's
happen.
3:45.
Who found out, brother?
The men in the suits.
Mother.
They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No,
Whoa,
not
that was-
ordinary.
that was a
Ordinary.
creative pun.
It's a
Holy
town,
shit.
And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Well, that sucks. I was interested.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating.
That reminds me of this X post where jeez, what was it? It was about like fake or empty towns. Towns that look ordinary from the distance, but when you go in them, they look really, really, really generic, and there's like no people in them for some reason. Or towns that are disturbingly, they have like disturbingly concrete routines, like some kind of Truman Show type thing. Kind of gotta agree. I hate whenever people default to a single curse word, like when somebody uses fucking a million times. I'm like, dude, come on, there's more curse words out there. Get creative. ID AWE24. Event date 8/30/2002, 9/14/2002. Event location Ordinary, Maine. Maine. I'd make a joke about Maine, but I don't know anything about the place. Ordinary AWE24. Event summary. An AW occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power. Slide projector ID OOP15. Discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. So like an access code. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials. What? She's only 1 year older than him? Oh, it's boring. Come on. I mean, an older sister is an older sister, but come on. I prefer the age gap to be 5 years, give or take, at the minimum. 5 years is good. I kind of prefer it to be like 7 years older for some reason. I'm not sure why I defaulted that number. But somewhere around there, it's nicer when she's like noticeably older than him. When she's noticeably older than her younger brother, but that's me being kind of a horn dog at that point. And Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP15 case file and Darling presentations for details. Oh, so I guess Dylan invited him, the asthma kid, to play with him and Jesse. A team led by director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews blank and prime candidate program files blank. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say this one joke. SCP fans, when they see a black marker, violently convulses out of a fear-induced seizure.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects.
Pretend I'm sitting on the chair.
A television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection?
A projection?
We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
So there's a possibility that in some way, shape, or form, if you believe in your waifu hard enough, she may or may not be real. Keep in mind, however, she may not be the way you wanted her to. So fingers crossed at that point. She may be the pure nice girl you know, or she might be a teasing femdom Gyaru. One of these low detail cities way in the background that you're never supposed to get near. You approach the town, all the buildings are flat and have no backside. Ooh! That kind of thing actually would be kind of unsettling when you actually go into one. Just because it's so strange. I hope she's 4 years older. That's the spirit. She's out there. Just gonna put this on and drink some water.
There is a curious correlation.
It probably
with
doesn't
the
have anything extra that I
unknowable
missed.
Forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, In the conceptual reality with power, with our minds? What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
And the credits weren't as detailed towards the end. One of the worst things I could imagine for Yu-nee is that I meet her, but then she's like a really slutty succubus MILF. This would be like dark Yu-nee, but dark Yu-nee is the only one there is. I would hate that. Ordinary AWE, Stage 4A, Town Proper Witness Testimonies. Oh my gosh, I would hate that. I cannot tell you how much I despise infidelity, and so many artists are so fond of that, and I don't know why. It's like, I mean, yeah, sure, it's nice having a girl that's hot, but if she's only around for a night, what's the point? I mean, sure, big tits and all, but I mean, if she's only around for a night and the personality might as well not even matter, then at that point, you might as well just jerk off. Is there a difference? Sure, I guess, but like, I don't know, all these good things and it's just not even gonna stick around. Like, what's the point? Ordinary AWE, Stage 4A, Town Proper Witness Testimonies. Like, you want to savor it. At least that's what I would want, but, you know, what do I know? I'm the kind of guy who has a food that he likes, and he just wants to go there more than once. I think, I want to go back to Chick-fil-A because I really liked it. That's just me being a weirdo, I guess, because nobody wants to do that. I don't know. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog. Like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. DF, interview 2002. Poor Neil. I was just thinking the dung monkeys sounds like I don't know, like a certain 13% of the population, of the American population, but, you know, that's just me saying naughty things. Don't want to do that. That's no fun. We don't like naughty things here. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the end. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. JF, Therapy Session 2010. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. DF, Interview 2002. That's pretty cute. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designation hand. SID 36 is verified and in bureau possession. Darn. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. EID 19930. So they never found Dog Neil, apparently. That's kind of weird. Jesus God, the dog's Neil. And he's not even like a regular dog, he's a melted dog. That's fucked. Man, that's messed up. I want my wife to run a restaurant. That'd be kind of fun. Get you a woman that knows how to cook. Another thing that can be pretty good about MILFs, but, you know, they know how to cook at the very least. Right near AWE Transit Corridor. That's one thing that Japanese artists don't somehow continue to mess up. I don't think they ever make a MILF, not very often at least, that doesn't know how to cook, so they get that part right at the very least, or the absolute least. That is straight haunting. And it's that one sign that ruins it. And that over there, which I don't know what that is, I can't see it, looks like some bleachers, but... Oh, now that's making me mad, because this is scary looking. This is actually really haunting. And then you see this. I'm gonna vent on these guys. What do you mean that only one shot kill? Oh wait.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out.
Then I'm sitting in the
He didn't
chair.
want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. See, tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Man, no wonder he went crazy. That'd drive anybody up the wall. I couldn't control 2017 it yet. Oops.
Annual
Oh,
evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6.
I mean, at least it's only once a year, but still. Gosh, like, of course the guy's gonna go crazy and kill someone. I mean, granted, he didn't do it on purpose, but still. With all that pestering, of course somebody would go crazy. Ordinary AWE Stage 2 Sled Hill Cave Witness Testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. DF Interview 2002. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The not mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. JF. Therapy session 2010. Oh gosh, that's gross. What the hell? Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation not mother. EID 19928. Somehow I feel like there's a hentai that would be kind of like that. breastfeed some little kids, but the milk is poison. Ordinary AW transit corridor, and it turns the kids into little goblins or something. Milk, milk, milk. Dung monkeys. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they're not the kind of milk you want. Expired breast milk. I want to joke around that if you... that would be like... The quality of a woman's breast milk is reflective of her personality. If you find a really slutty, disgusting, disease-ridden MILF, her breast milk is gonna be chunky. I mean, it is going to be disgusting. It'll come out and it'll be moldy. But that's me joking about gross out stuff. And what's even worse, if you dare drink it, it'll turn you into a black person. Could you imagine that? Oh. Ordinary AWE, Stage 1B, dump witness testimonies. I approached that line, but then I finally crossed it with that joke. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful and intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. I didn't like losing control. 2017. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. The JF, therapy session 2010. Oh, God. Oh, that's so gross. That must be that gassy purple stuff that we've been seeing throughout the game. The gaseous stuff that hurts us around the mold. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. JF, therapy session 2010. I kind of like it when stories write the bully and his gang is like the fucked up people that do really messed up psychotic things. Things that are liable to, you know, screw everyone over pretty hard because, I mean, realistically, if you're gonna have a bunch of a group of people that would do that, it's probably not gonna be the quiet kid. It's probably not gonna be the, I don't know, the teacher's pet. It's probably not gonna be the skater kid or anything. It's probably gonna be the bullies, because who else would do these things but those with the most amount of ill will towards random people? The bullies, of course. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow, but when Tom changed the slide, oh my gosh. Tom doomed that poor kid. That's not what happened. DF, interview 2002. Extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow. Dung. You know, like losing control 2017. I also want to comment that you make it very easy to keep commentary going, Bleem, so thank you. I also feel like my commentary is a little easier to achieve with this game than it is with others, because when I stream Left 4 Dead or TF2, I can talk for a while, but the commentary is not that good. It's just kind of me complaining about TF2, or it's kind of momentary with the Left 4 Dead. There'll be moments of silence because I just kind of run out of things to talk about. Oh, it stopped. Let's see if we can spin it just a tiny bit, just graze it. Oh, okay, now I hit it. What is this thing's hitbox? What a bizarre chair. Okay, so it's only the bottom that can get hit. That's... I see. That's strange, but okay. Spin me
Let's
right
see
around,
what they have
baby,
on
right
ordinary.
round.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Kind of disappointed they didn't keep the red house in the darkness, because gosh, that is haunting to look at. I really like it. But unfortunately, those signs kind of ruin it. Also, sparks coming from the lights. Oi, 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 oi. I want to explore everything thoroughly, so I'm going to go around the edges first. No, I'm going to run into bad guys if I do that. I'll just walk around normally. Stage 4. Are you seeing that bling? The red paint just kind of fades in and out. I'm guessing that's important. I want to crawl in here for some reason. Okay, so we got a red house here. That's the one that's been glowing. Stage 4. No, I could destroy this entire place, and I know jelly would to feel like a kaiju, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm kind of... No! Oh, I knocked it over! Because I kind of want to preserve all this stuff, because I want to take a good detailed look at it. I'm glad I can walk around on all this without having to worry about breaking any of it. So what are these things? They're not marked. So it looks like a, I don't know, a government office, I guess. This looks like it could be a hospital, a school, an asylum, I don't know. The architecture doesn't exactly give it away for me. Yeah, I thought it was a game mechanic. I thought it was telling me like I'm supposed to follow that. That'd be pretty funny. Actually, that sounds like the kind of thing that could happen in Control. Stage 2. There's arrows pointing up, so I was supposed to go from the outside in. So it's counting down. And then this is the dump. Stage 1. There's an X here. Probably where they found the projector. Probably one of the most dangerous things they've ever found. With arrows pointing towards the middle. Well, I guess that's all there is to do here. I'm gonna keep exploring, of course, but it doesn't look like there's anything more for me to see than just stuff to see. Spin rate of fire, plus 32%. Plus 59%. Oh. So didn't I see another thing and I kind of forgot what it was. Ordinary AWE stage 3. Okay. They're related to the files that I forgot about. So there might be another one, but I kind of want to read these again in chronological order. So let's see. For A. Unlike the map, it kind of seems to count up. Okay. Ordinary AWE Stage 1A Dump Witness Testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. I went to school with Neil. I'm gonna have to look over that house again. That sounds pretty interesting. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. He was mean. He had asthma. Tom and his gang, Freddy, Hugo, and his gang, Freddy, Hugo, bullied him, and we brought Neil to the dump to play. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control 2017. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. And Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. What did they do to Mrs. Chester? Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed her over on a piano. Pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs, and Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. DF interview 2002. Okay, so they're not entirely chronological. So they're going off of what happened in what location, I think. And that was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the non-mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? I didn't know. JF, therapy session 2010. Extrapolated information. Okay, so someone called me. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from the slide projector-related AWE. And what was the last slide they had it on? Gosh, that's fucked up what they did to Mrs. Chester, though. And Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. And there was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Additional slide, designation hand, SID 36, verified imperial possession, unconfirmed existence, paranatural entity, designation dog Neil EID 19930. Are they the hiss? You know, they probably could be, actually. I mean, I don't know what else they would be. Other than, you know, certain 13% of the American population. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I flipped it out. There, I fixed it. Okay. What's the significance of this house? This is probably where they lived. Jesse and Dylan. That looks like it could be a school. I don't know about all these other places. This looks like it'd be a bank or something, or definitely an executive company type building or a hospital or something. Tom was indeed needed by YouTube. He was. No joke, he was. Kid straight messed up in the head. Is that line floating? I don't know if you're seeing this, but it looks like the line is apparently above the ground a little. Which is why it cuts into these little pyramid things. That's strange. It's probably why it also tends to react the way it does. Or lore. You decide. It's probably just an in-game thing. It's an in-story thing. Hey! Oh, I don't want to blow up stuff around it. Ow, dang it. Thanks for the ammo. Okay, now go shoot that guy for me. I want to make sure as little stuff as possible gets destroyed. Perfect.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Okay. Shield energy cost minus 11%, minus 24%. Ammo refund chance on hit plus 12%. Do I have any like this? Reload speed while shielded. Headshot damage. You guys see custom shot, ready to fire. You know what? I think I might just increase reload speed because I don't feel like I've been getting a lot of use out of the 15%.
They say when you
refund
visit
chance.
your childhood home, Everything feels small. Like a miniature. Not real. They got that right.
Okay, well, I did a mostly good job of keeping stuff intact. I'm glad most of it wasn't destroyed, just damaged, but I feel like that 15% has been coming into use a lot. Maybe it has and I just don't know. But it's only 15%. I'd rather reload faster than have a 15% chance to get a single bullet back. Yeah, I figured as much. But this is the dump, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Search for the slide projector, object of power, containment, ordinary dump. Well, my map's pointing me off in the direction of the yellow thing, so I'm going to assume that's where I have to head over to. Ordinary dump site, turntable, transit corridor. Yeah, except I did. I don't think it means the miniature. Well, I would have assumed it meant the miniature dump, but I'm not seeing anything here, and there's not really much to see, so. That I haven't seen already, so. I'm just gonna go ahead and push forward, and if I don't find anything then I'll come back here. Oh, so there's a real dump. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the replica scale dump, and that's what I was thinking too. But I also kind of figured that if there was anything to find there, I would have found it already.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Not crazy to think the Bureau actually had somebody act as her therapist. Jesse therapy.
You
Polaris.
mentioned a poem
Interviews.
last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yeah, basically.
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle
illuminated.
Your tulpa gives you powers. Certificate of recognition. In recognition of the successful completion of the prerequisites and of nomination of Federal Bureau of Control on the 12th of March by virtue of their authority, hereby confers the certificate of recognition with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereto pertaining. Federal Bureau of Control. A signature that I cannot read because I can't read cursive. Can I stand on this box? Nope. I clip through the box. I may or may not have to watch that WebM you send me later, only because if that's a racist joke, as much as I want to, I don't really want that getting into the stream with the risk of me getting banned, so that would be a bit of a concern. Tropic Echo. Strange. The heck? This thing's just floating. Okay, is there any way to get up there? There's a room in there. But it doesn't look like there's any way to get there easily. Nope. Okay, so I can't get up there, unfortunately. So that sucks. And the thing's floating. Not sure how to get in there. I want to, but if there's no way to get in, there's just no way to get in. But there's a lot of stuff in there too, so it's probably not for no reason. Maybe there's... I don't know. Let me try one last thing. Yeah. Nope. Nothing. Except the evidence that a lolly fan was there, but that's it. Ordinary supplement. Case files. Ordinary supplement. ID AWE 24. Event date 8/30/2002, 9/14/2002. Event location Ordinary Maine. Ordinary AWE 24. Indestructible caution tape. Yeah, basically. Don't you dare get through here. Arr. Details. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Fadens. He interviews blank and blank for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims there were 8 slides for the projector. JF mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigations sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Okay, thank you for the heads up on that WebM. Ordinary dump site, turntable, transit corridor. Oh, okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go, the actual dump site. It did it again. Why? Why does it do it again? Ugh. Okay, so there's no way to get in there to my knowledge. Unless I have like the shield bash thing, which I don't have unfortunately. But I kind of doubt that's what's needed because I don't know, it worked on that other door. I doubt it's this one specific ability, but it's worth checking out. If I get that soon, I can try it on there.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
This is the entire dump? That can't be the entire dump. Imagine they would be bigger. Dump cessation of work order. Notice, by order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Anything important here? Just smudges. Was it a thing? Nope. Never mind. One last attempt. Nope. There's no getting through there. This looks like the kind of place where you would see a cutscene. And I'm just kind of waiting for Dylan to come in clapping his hands all smug. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Congratulations, Jesse Faden. You've done all the work for me. Hey, it kind of looks like the fridge from earlier. It says, do not cross. It means do not cross. Don't you cross through here or else. Oh, I hate when the dodge. I get blocked from dodging. Ammo efficiency, ammo cost per shot, plus -9%. -5%, well, it's better. I mean, it's not by much, but it's better. Oh. Excuse me, sir, man. You need to stop running away like a hoe. And I'm gonna need your help. Okay, I'm gonna want Pierce for this. Oh, I hate when they get in the way like that. Shatter projectile boost. Does Shatter really have a projectile boost? Projectiles fired plus 3. Okay, never mind. It means bullets. Okay, come on, recharge. I love increased recharge speed. Got him! Ow, ow! Knock it off. Oh, I can't see a thing. Okay. Search Darling's lab for the
We should
slime
check that
projectile.
lab.
Pierce zoom boost. Okay, well that was something. Oh, a token. Jukebox token, more specifically. Got a lot of stuff from there. Rate of fire plus 50%. 30%. As opposed to what else? 59%. Zoom. Plus 24, plus 12. Seize accelerator. 72 compared to 59. Case files. Globe supplement. ID Wolf Globe. I'm going to be approaching the 3-hour mark, so I'm probably going to stop once I get to that point. Acquisition date 4/12/2010. Containment location Panopticon floor O2 Unit 09. Wolf Globe AI-72PE. Background. The item was found in the penthouse suite at blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who is being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13HQ37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank and blank. And blank blank in this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? And that's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Just the excuse that would sound good to everyone. Mr. Wolf was banished to another plane of existence. An album cover. Huh. I think I would then find that here. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's old Gods album. Became a huge fan instantly. Jesse Faden. Old Gods of Asgard. Rebirth. Greatest hits. Kind of funny how much of this stuff is just textures. Some towers, some cubes. I'm gonna go back. I'm glad that's not a laser grid. Okay. Ooh. Let's see, anything up here? Really? More lore stuff. Oh, there's an invisible ceiling there, so I can't go much further than that. Man, I don't even know what Asgard is, to be honest. Shield boost. Let's see. Plus 52. Plus 54. Shield boost. Yeah, somehow I got the feeling those were the guys responsible for it. Okay, well, I'm not gonna open that door just yet. I'm gonna keep investigating some more. The ordinary dump. Oh, that's convenient. Nope. And there's some more boxes here. Pierce aimed fire boost. Damage while aiming plus 29%. Do we have any more like that? Plus 37%. I swear most of the upgrades here are all junk. I mean, at least I get a lot of source out of it, so that's good. I have 53,000? I thought I would have had more than that, but it's not. Hey, I can lift parts off of a car. Yeah, it was seeing that album, I thought, hey, that makes me think of the, that song that we heard earlier in the game. I guess the theme music for this game. Seize accelerator. Ooh, now that one looks good. 94 to compared to 72%. I'm gonna keep these in this one in case I wanted to stack. I'm probably just gonna keep putting things in a launch, but let's do something. This would make it twice as strong, so I want to try that out. Okay, that's an important thing, but let's look to see if there's any non-important things here. Nothing else, just this.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Finish tango. Okay. Energy +9. Oh wow. Jeez, thanks. Let's see. Jesse goes to the research sector to find dimensional research and the slide projector. Multimedia. Faden.
Dylan's a lost cause.
Okay, figured as much. There's more to it than what we saw.
I know I struggled to see this, but we've contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it was just one person. So many dead. I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
And yeah, that does look kind of like a... Oh, Astral Spike. That does look kind of like a... final boss type room, doesn't it? Dissident, or Descent. So, like, what? That means that, oh! We don't have to worry about the hiss anymore? Yep, see ya. Ow. I'm going to plan this a little bit. There's a shotgun guy, 2 strong guys. Ooh, that's fast. I like that. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted. No. No. Oh, I wore him down too much. Come on. Come on, come on. That guy's a bit further away from the crowd. Oh, darn it. Okay. One last guy. I don't know where the grenades are coming from, so... Oh, that's strange. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Okay, so I kind of like that C speed increase. Energy recovery speed, 26%. I'll keep that just in case I want to stack. Blast radius. Fine. Plus 70, plus 40%. No, I get rid of that. No, I'll just rotate things. But before I do that, I'm probably just gonna stop the game here for today. Because it looks like I'm getting to the final boss. Ooh, that looks fun. Now let's try that out. Mods. 20,000 source. Yeah, sure. Secured weapon mod absolute. Secured personal mod prime. These things are more expensive now, so I gotta spend more time fighting guys. Upgrade spin, shatter, pierce. I'm not super particular on any of these because, you know, I can do without them. I don't feel like I need them. Ooh. I don't feel like I need it just yet. Whee! But I haven't exactly got enough for all of these, so I'm going to do one last thing. Sector elevator? Actually, no, there's another thing I want to do. And let's go to Orisha's office. Because I want to see if he has any side quests for me. Look out for mods with unique names. You can obtain them only once, and if deconstructed, they are lost forever. I always hated that. I think that when things are like finite like that, I hate it. Alrighty. This will be a good place to grind for extra source, I think, because guys show up here for you to fight. That I say, and they're nowhere to be seen for some reason. Oh, no, not that way. This way. What a mess, even more mold.
More of it. This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele. Saatana. Helvetin helvetti. Loma tulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
See, that's how you know when someone's really pissed off. They start speaking in their native language. Eradicate the mold. Maintenance Tennessee coolant pumps. So I'm just gonna fast travel over there. But before I do that, I am going to travel over to that one guy. The funny man. Opticon entrance. Or I just could just go to logistics. That way I don't have to deal with any of the waiting. Are you kidding me? You said fake news and your message didn't appear? That's very Jewish of YouTube. I know that's the kind of thing YouTube does now. Now somebody would be like, oh, welcome to YouTube. Yeah, I'm still gonna call it out like I see it. That's pretty fucking Jewish. That's extremely damn Jewish. Oh, I'm gonna need it. No, you can wait. Ow, what the heck? Is there a guy right in front of me that I was running into? It looks like it. Equip personal mods to increase your combat effectiveness. In which case, that was pretty dumb of me. I will have to be more careful next time. And I hit the 3-hour mark. Okay, stream's done. No, I'm joking. Just gotta wait for myself to respawn eventually. I had a lot more source than this early on in the game. I guess I was fighting more guys. And here now I'm just kind of ignoring them. Give me all that stuff. Okay. So I took out the healing orb thingy. Ow! I didn't notice that guy. Give me the orbs. Hey, you like the casting couch? I guess you didn't like the casting couch. That's fair, I didn't like the casting couch either. Where do you think you're going? Huh. You're on my team now. Do you like the casting couch? Me neither. No, 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 no. Ow. Oh, gosh, that's a lot of guys. I'm not giving up, dang it. I like how in the same message you had the words fallen guys. Eradicate the mold. I want to take care of the throwy guys first. Okay, good. That's gone. No, knock it off. I should have possessed him, actually. Nope, you're on my team. You're on my team now. Yeah. Ow. Nope. I need your help. Congratulations, you're hired. Can I... Okay, got him. Quit throwing stuff at me. Is there another guy? Oh, there sure is. See how you like having stuff thrown at you. Or better yet, go ahead, do what I dare you. Try it. I dare you. Do it again, dang it. You sure are taking your time, huh? See how you like that trick being pulled on you. Gosh. Took you long enough. Where's security again? Oh, I don't remember. Candidate program, Trans Center, blah blah blah. Place with a funny man. No, that's not it. Security. Oh, well, I guess it just meant this room. That wasn't what I wanted. Oh, duh. Supposed to go right this way up here. Oh, I goofed. I'm supposed to go to Panopticon entrance. Thank goodness I did not fall down here. Let me in through here.
You guys didn't bring, like, checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activities will be relieved of duty pending review, sir.
You could have just said no.
Talk about sticks in the mud.
Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
You got a job for me? Oh, new stuff.
Do you often see people with abilities like mine?
We have some paranaturally inclined agents at the Bureau. Nothing as impressive as you, though. Of course, we did have your brother here. He got a special cell up top. Darling put his own people in charge. Like I couldn't be trusted. I couldn't even get into the room. In my own panopticon. Oh, I tell you, the way that Darling runs things, there ought to be an investigation. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, he did answer my question already.
Do you know anything about an object of power called the slide projector?
Doesn't ring a bell, but Trench's chosen few never tell me anything. Not that I'm complaining. The inner circle works non-stop. I'm pretty sure Darling sleeps under his desk. No, thank you. I have a cat to feed.
I hope Blankston's got a pet sitter.
Being up top isn't always a good thing. Keep in mind, a store manager works a lot. But, you know, what do I know?
Have you ever seen an AWE?
Not out in the field. The AWEs are just altered items doing their thing. The Bureau goes in, locks everything down, and then they bring me back some clock or a gumball machine that made the town blind or something.
Just like an ordinary, with the slide projector.
I was not paying attention.
Have you ever seen an AWE?
Not out in the field. The
Oh, okay, that's what
AWEs
he
are just
said.
altered items doing their thing. The Bureau goes in, locks everything down, and then they bring me back some clock or a gumball machine that made the town blind or something.
Just like an ordinary, with the slide projector.
I love his attitude about those. It's basically how it is.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall's nice enough. A little too special ops for me. Solves everything with a bullet. Respect and ritual will placate altered items better than any gun.
How's that?
Some people believe altered items are conduits to extra-dimensional forces which require ritualistic worship to be appeased. It's just a theory I heard. I don't know much about it.
I feel like he's a few minutes away from a rant about elder gods and blood rites. I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Well, at least he doesn't have any jobs for me. But I can't help but agree with him on this, because, I mean... Yeah, we could shoot those things, but... Let's see coolant pumps. Okay. But, it, like, really, what is it really gonna do? I mean, you can shoot at the big clock thingies, but it's only gonna do so much. In the end, they're all humans. There's not much they can do. And nobody's Jesse, so... Kind of in a bad spot. I've still got a good signal, 60 frames per second. Let's see. Off in the coolant pumps. Have to get there and somehow think of a way to keep some
Mold's gotten in
commentary
here
going.
too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Let's see, coolant pump. I should probably get down there. But real quick, I want to see if this door is open for me just yet. I think it was like a level 7 door. No, this door just straight up does not open at all. Not now. Hey, catch! Whee! Oh. Oh, thank you for the auto aim. Somehow this is kind of fun. Oh, hey, it homes in on targets. That's really convenient. A riveting battle. I want to run an experiment. Can I die from up here? No, but it does exit my range, so that sucks. Let's see coolant pumps. Is it down there? Eradicate the mold. Well, this is in this room. And I don't exactly see the mold too well. Let me just... I'm only lowering it by like 5, but I liked the default earlier. This is a bit too bright for me. Is that blue glowy? Oh, it's just a reflection. Is it possibly in here? Nope. This isn't Pipeworks. I don't see any traces of the mold anywhere. Not. Well, nothing different from the usual, at least. Maybe I gotta just start blowing stuff up. Well, I'm in the coolant pumps now. I guess I really gotta scrub the area. I'm not gonna... I have no intention of just leaving this unfinished. Even if it is pretty late in the day. Oh man. I always hate that about weekends. Sundays are so great, but then, you know, there's the part where Sundays end. Okay. Need major targets. Not now. Okay, I see. I gotta go look for the wiggly spots, and I gotta stop blowing myself up. Go to the Penobscon. Not now. Gotta check corners. Way high up. Oh, there's another one. They really hide these in a lot of nooks and crannies, huh? Nothing moving in those corners. Did he throw his gun at me? Ow! Oh, I can use that to whittle their health down a little more. Oh my goodness. Speaking of whittling down health, this will help a lot. No, I hate that. Go. Blow them up. Do your thing. Thank you. Okay. Now that interruption's gone. How nice of them to put two of them so close together for me. Let's see. Should be about, I don't know, 2 or 3 more. Gotta really be thorough here. It's a good thing I have this floating ability now. The light makes it a little hard to see sometimes. Oh, there's one. Oh, I did not see that before. Did I already get up there? Let's see. I think I've got an idea. Oh, I almost fell down there. Okay. This should be enough. There we go. Charge blast boost. Blast radius plus 78, 61. Okay, now I thought there might be one. Oh, I don't know, somewhere around here. Launch efficiency. Minus 15, minus 17, get rid of that one. Am I surprised there isn't one under the stairs? Oh, that would have... thought that would have been a sneaky place for them to put it, but I guess not. And that's not quite a spot for them to put some mold there, I guess. So they're at least not dirty about this. There's probably like 1 or 2 left. Which I hope I can find soon because it is getting pretty late for me. Let's see, let's think about the areas I haven't checked. Might it be on the lower floor? I hope not. But I'm not sure. I can't really discount anything. If I don't find anything, I may just have to start blasting in random places. No, that's not one of them. I guess the good thing is that sometimes they're in kind of conspicuous spots. Not always. Not always. What about in there? Where's that hole lead up to? Well, I'm kind of busy dizzy now. I need you to knock
That
off.
should slow it down.
What? Wait, where even was it? It must have been on the floor right in front of me. I can't believe I missed it. Ah, so that's where the ashtray maze comes in. Whee! I could refill my health now, but I'm probably gonna just go refill my health later anyway. Once I get to a control point. And now I have enough for something new. Man, that sounds so cool. Okay. Energy gain from headshots, plus 18. Plus 36%. Let's see, missions. Major targets. Okay. One last thing to do. I'm gonna fight a few guys, get some more source. It's getting really late. I don't want to keep this up too much longer. I still gotta keep sewing. Granted, I am devoting most of my days to it. At least that's what I did this week, and I'm not super happy about it. Oh, limited key starts. Ow! Dang it! Well, at least that didn't take too long. I'm gonna fast travel close to the ashtray maze, though. Oh, close-ish. Or, you know what, on second thought, I'm going to travel to the turntable. Because there was a section there I didn't get to just yet. Now, that'll be my reminder for me to go back there. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there for now. So, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I finally progressed through the story. You did a lot today. So, Bleem, thank you for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed. For anybody else rewatching, I hope you enjoyed as well. I'd say more, but I guess that's kind of about it. But as per usual, from Big Sis, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. And from Big Sister, have a good night.